We leveling up.
Oh, we're doing 90.
Productions assistants.
There. You good?
We good?
Okay.
Can you see my bra straps?
No.
Producción.
Do you want me to stop?
Producción. I'm trying to figure out how my forehead looks.
I want to see what it looks like right here. Can you see it through the light?
Barely. It's bright. Now I need you to get the marker and be like, take one. Alright, let's get into the juicy details and why you guys are all here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel after like a year, it feels like. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Selene, and for those of you that do, you already know why I'm here. I'm about to drop a life update, answer some of you guys' questions, and you know, just let you guys know where I've been and why I've been gone. Definitely keep on watching. But really quick, before I continue,
I haven't been super active on YouTube, but I have on my social media, so definitely go ahead and check out the description box below.
I was thinking of giving you guys a life update first, like giving you guys some context, but your guys' questions were so good and they will basically fill in all the gaps from where I've been and what I've been doing. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the questions. Aquí a lo que venimos. Anna_S134 asks, when are you doing a meet and greet here in Denver? Girl, if you really want to meet me, go to View House downtown on Sunday. No, I'm just kidding. For me to do a full-on like a meet and greet, I just feel like I just can't. Like, I'm just like, who am I? Really, who am I? But if you ever see me out in public, definitely say hi. Maybe in the future, maybe. I just feel like I'm not that. I'm not, you know. Next question is from Wendy Salgado. How is it being a mom and being a businesswoman? It's so complicated. Like, the way that I'm set up, the way my life is set up, I work from home and I have my son basically all the time. So I could literally be working on orders. I could be working on replying to a customer. I could be working on calling a vendor, all while making lunch for him, all while taking laundry out of the freaking dryer, all while folding clothes. There's no work and mom life like line for me, so it's really challenging to stay on top of one or the other, mainly because they intertwine in my own home, so it's really hard to find a balance. But luckily it all gets done. The way I basically do is I make a list in the morning and try to knock those off. Even if it's not in the order I want, at least it gets done, and that's basically how I keep my sanity. I'll just put your name on the screen, girl, because I do not want to butcher it. She asks, how do you stay motivated with your business? It's really hard to stay motivated. I feel like with everything, there's a lot that could go on in trying to accomplish those things. The way that I stay motivated with my business is I constantly have to remind myself the reason why I started, and remind myself that it's a love and it's a passion of mine. And even though sometimes it feels more like a chore and you have to do it, it's just part of the game. You just have to go through the ups, go through the downs. Something that's gonna get me through my end goal, which ultimately is to have the lifestyle that I want, the freedom that I want. If it's not something that you love doing, you're gonna lose motivation because you don't see the worth it. Maria Rowe _ asked me, are you looking for more ambassadors for PR, or are you coming out with more cute outfits? So the answer is always. I'm always looking for ambassadors. I'm always looking for PR girls. I'm constantly stalking girls on Instagram. I'm constantly looking for people that I feel like would best represent my brand and my look and my vibe, and that I know would kind of style the clothes the way I would, or just in their own way even better, you know. And yes, I'm always coming out with new cute outfits. It just takes me a little while, especially because of vendors, but yeah, we're not gonna go there. So a few of you guys asked me what has been the hardest struggle with starting my boutique and opening it up and things like that. So basically, the hardest part about opening my boutique was definitely just getting started, taking the first step to do the research, taking out my licenses and all that stuff. Everything else literally is so, it just follows after that. But I feel like when you like it, it doesn't matter how hard it is or how much you're struggling, you'll figure it out, you'll find a way, and you'll push through. It's Kimberly _ asked me, how do you balance being a mom, doing YouTube, and running your boutique? So basically, I don't balance it because I've basically just been doing my boutique and being a mom. Now, oh my god, there's a pelito in my, okay. Not to say that YouTube's not important, but I felt like I had a good grip on YouTube. So I felt like once I could get a grip on everything that I wanted to do, I was able to find the balance, and that's kind of what I'm doing now. Forever Me Jen asked me, what are your other goals aside from the online store? So now that I've kind of, like, you know, stepped into the whole business side of what I'm doing in my life, I do have other projects that I want to start opening or start working on. I kind of don't want to speak on that just yet because I'm still trying to make up my mind on the things that I want to do, but definitely Amazon is one of them. So I feel like those were a lot of like business related questions. Now let's get into the juicy stuff because I know that's why you guys are all here. No, just kidding. But okay, so I got asked a lot about my love life, my relationship status, and all that stuff, which girl, I get you because I'd be like that too. We'll just go ahead and knock the first question out. Are you still with Angel? The answer is no. We actually broke up a few months ago, and I think the last vlog that or one of the few last vlogs that I put up, towards the end, I was talking about, like, if you guys don't see him, it's because I'm mad at him. So that kind of stayed true. We ended up breaking up, and yeah, so we're definitely not together anymore. Like I said, it's been a few months. Kind of on that note, I got a really good question. It's from Alexandra Areen. She asked, what's your advice for moving on with children involved? So this is actually something that I wanted to answer because it's so true, it's so real, and something that I literally just went through, am going through. So obviously you guys know Angel did spend time with my son, and he was involved with him. We were together for almost 2 years, and the best advice that I could give, and the way that I kind of went about doing things, is cut it off cold turkey. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but if you don't see yourself being with that person, why prolong the pain? Why prolong the process? Just kind of get it over with. Explain as best as you can to your child, depending on their age, why they're no longer in your life. You don't have to give them details, you know. Like, I would say this process is a little bit different than the first one. The first one being my divorce with his dad. With them, you'll always see them, so you take different steps. They're always going to be involved in each other's life. You owe them something because that is the dad. But when it's someone, again, like just a partner or a boyfriend that they were mixed with, you don't owe that partner anything anymore, and you kind of have to choose for you and your child. Just the one thing I would say is just make sure 100% that it is what you want, because there's no point in you kind of remove that person and then you end up with them. So now you're going through a process for no reason. So just make sure you're 100% sure and stick to your guns. Because Selena_1721, she asked, how did you get over your ex? So you guys could either absolutely agree 100% with this answer, or you could definitely not. So basically, the way that I got over my ex, like aka Angel, I feel so weird saying his name so freely, but I mean, he was put on YouTube, I said his name. Now it's not like I'm gonna pretend like he didn't exist or whatever. The way that I got over him so quickly, you guys, I am not gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna be 100% honest, 100% real. It was really easy. But the reason it was so easy is because, contrary to other exes, I now know who I am as a person. I don't have to do no soul searching. I don't have to figure out what I want in life, where I want to end up in life, what my goals are, what my dreams are. And basically, if he didn't fit into any of that, he just didn't anymore, you know? It's just super simple. Like, no se complique la vida. If it doesn't fit into what you want, to what you know you deserve, to what you expect from someone as a partner, then just let it go. There's no reason for you to dwell on this relationship. There's no reason for you to be sad over the relationship. There's no reason for you to just be hurt over someone. Yeah, I mean, does it sting a little? Does it hurt a little? For sure. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is there's no point on staying hurt over something. Your mind has to be stronger than your heart for you to understand what just happened. You know what I mean? A lot of us go based off of emotion and feelings and hurt, and you miss them and you go back and you know it's gonna be the same BS, and you still go back because it's too hard to move on and you don't want to let go. But no, girls, your brain has to be smarter than your heart. You have to understand your worth, your value, the future, that this is not just a dead end. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be all right. There's better for you out there, and if this person was not it, then you just cut them out of your life. Like, it's so simple, but we love to make shit complicated. It's not that I didn't care for him, it's not that I didn't love him, it's just que ya, like, pasó lo que tuvo que pasar, and that's just it. You just get over it. I feel like if I wasn't as secure in myself like I am now, or if I was still doubting who I am or doubting what I deserve, then I'd be so hurt and confused and probably, you know, be back there. But now I'm just like, no, I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table, I know what I deserve, and if you weren't that, then, you know, like, sucks to suck. No, I'm just kidding. Then if you didn't realize that, I realized it, and I'm not gonna dwell on it, and I'm just gonna move on. So literally, you just pick up your shit, you pick up yourself, and you go, and you don't settle for anything, no matter the time, no matter the memories, none of that. You just go on and you just move on. Like, the reason I said at the beginning, you might agree, you might not, because a lot of people might agree, like, well, yeah, you need some time to yourself and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you need some time for yourself if you don't know who you are, because you're confused now. You wonder why they weren't good enough. You wonder why they cheated. You wonder why they lied. But once you know and you're secure in yourself, then you're just going to be like, oh, okay, I guess it wasn't you. Bye. So all I'm saying is, if you see me with someone else, then mind your business. Anuel_13_ asked me, what size are your feet? Why, you gonna buy me shoes? 7. Well, Brie Potter asked me, will you be launching a new collection soon? The answer is yes and no. New summer items will be dropping, so you know, keep an eye out. But for sure I'll be launching a fall collection. I freaking love fall. All the outfits, the colors, it's a whole ass mood. That's for sure a collection I'm gonna put my blood, sweat, and tears into because it's gonna be bomb. You guys, it's gonna be bomb. JMMXO_ asks, do you manage your business by yourself? Technically, yes, I do manage everything. Anytime something goes wrong, anytime inventory is messed up, anytime I want to order new stuff, there's an issue with the customer, there's an issue with the order, I'm the one that, you know, pone cara, I'm the one that handles it. But I do have help from my sister-in-law. She's the one that actually processes the orders and helps me with the inventory control and all that stuff. So I guess the more serious stuff I handle, but she definitely does help me with my business, and I'm so thankful for her. In the future, I hopefully want to add more people to help me do the things that I'm doing, make it easier on myself, to focus on other things that I want to start opening up. I just feel like time is money, and if you could pay someone to help you free up some time, then that's definitely worth it because you'll get more done. Julissa_ asked, how do your parents feel about your boutique? My parents are very supportive when it comes to them knowing the fact that I have a boutique, knowing the fact that I work for myself, that I'm out here trying to make it. Do they understand the work that's behind it? I definitely feel like they don't. Like I said, I work from home. I don't have that freedom of like leaving, coming back. So I feel like sometimes when we come back and like the house is a mess, they kind of don't understand why it's a mess. Little do they know, I just did a 4-hour photo shoot. I'm editing the pictures, I'm naming, pricing, tagging items, I'm updating, creating products on my store. Like, you know, they don't see the behind the scenes, which I get. I guess moving forward, I got a lot of questions of, am I planning to move out soon? Am I still living with my parents? All that like kind of future stuff. The answer is yes, I'm still living with my parents. I wanted to move out not too long ago, but that kind of fell through because it was too far from home, and it was kind of like move in within 3 weeks, and it just didn't happen. But I do plan on moving out soon. Wink, wink. Can I take you out to dinner? No. Sorry. Susana.Barrera asked me, how do you get yourself out of a funk? That's a good question because I feel like funks, or just like your mental health and your outlook on life, can sneak up on you. You don't even realize that you're going into like a little funk, or you're depressed, I guess, in a way, until it actually hits you. And it's super important to be aware of when it's happening, and even more aware of how to get yourself out of it. The way that I get myself out of just like feeling unmotivated or uninspired, or today I don't want to do anything, I basically, as dumb as this sounds, I hope it doesn't sound dumb, I literally fight myself, and like literally, no, just kidding. No, I just wake up and I'm like, why do I feel like this? Oh, like, why am I feeling like this? Like, no, I'm not gonna feel like this. No me voy a ganar. Like, I'm just like, no, it's gonna be a good day. When you choose happy, there's no way you could not be happy. And I know that sounds like, oh my God, bitch, like easier said than done. Yes, I get it, but you really have to believe it. I'm not saying that you have to compare your problems, but if you really look at how your life is and all the things that you have to be grateful for, like, why are you not happy? Like, why aren't you okay with it? Like, are you sad because it's a boyfriend? Are you sad because your work environment? Are you sad because of money? I don't know, things like that. Anytime that you have the ability to change why you're upset, there is no excuse for you to not make the changes, to not be upset. There's some things that you absolutely cannot change, and for that I could understand why it'd be so hard to get out of that funk. But if it's just things that you can change, get out of it. You're stronger than that, you're smarter than that, you're better than that, and it's all in your attitude, it's all in your mental thought process. So don't allow yourself to get into that. Some days are going to be harder than others, but ultimately you determine how you feel, you determine how your life goes, you determine how you get up, you determine what lets you stay knocked down. So a few more. Marta_crew asks, ¿crees que la carrera que decidiste tomar es fácil? ¿Qué es lo que te tomó más tiempo? So la carrera que tomé, que viene siendo esta de influencer, de youtuber, es fácil porque es algo que me gusta, es algo que me entretiene, es algo que me trae felicidad. Para serles sincero, se me hace que esto no me tomó mucho tiempo. Yo sé que hay gente que hace videos y hace YouTube y duran años y años para crecer. Gracias a Dios, para mí me creció muy rápido, y pues mucha gente me apoyó desde el principio, y pues me ha ido muy bien, y por eso es que he podido abrir mi boutique, y que también eso me ha ido muy bien. So yo creo que no me tomó mucho tiempo. Si me hubiera tomado más tiempo, pues me hubiera tomado más tiempo, pero como es algo que me gusta, por eso es que lo sigo haciendo. So shout out to Blanca J. You guys know who she is. If you guys don't, I'll leave her YouTube linked down in my description. She's also a YouTuber, and basically she asked me, where should I return your extensions? When she was gonna go on a trip, I don't know where she went, ya se me olvidó, but she went on a trip and she asked to borrow my extensions, and she's had them since. And we live, I kid you not, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour away from each other, and we have not met. I think she's seen Lulu like more times than she's seen me, and we like literally live like across the street. She also asked, when shopping for inventory, do you go for what you'd wear or what's in style? So basically, I go for what I'd wear. And I know that sounds weird because you would think you want to pick the hottest, the most trending and everything, but honestly, I started this to share with you guys my style and what I would wear, mom outfits, just baile outfits, going out outfits. So I shop the way that I would dress. Maybe what I would wear is in style, so you know, there's a happy middle, but for the most part, I always like to stay true to what I would wear and what I would buy. And I could honestly say that everything that's in my boutique, I would buy and I would wear, and I would mix and match and I would make it work. So yeah, there's that. Adela asked, a YouTuber you'd love to collab with. A YouTuber I'd love to collab with is probably Jackie. She's the owner of Monae. Again, I'll leave her YouTube down below because she also has a boutique. We might, no, I'm not gonna say we might, we will see each other probably in August. We're both gonna go to Magic, so Jeez, me estoy ahogando. So hopefully we get to see each other. Okay, guys, I think that's all the questions I'm going to answer. I feel like all the ones that I did answer definitely help fill in the gaps as to where I've been gone, where I have been. If there is any other questions that I missed or you guys want me to answer, definitely leave them down in the comments. I'll be reading those for sure. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Give the video a big thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. I promise I'm trying to make it work as best as I can. Don't forget to check out the description box for my social media, my boutique's Instagram, and all that other good stuff. All that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time.